We just want to kind of get your thoughts on two different things. Breeding heifers using natural mating with maybe, local bulls, or if you have a bull, and genotyping. You'd mentioned, genotyping a herd, and what should producers try to be genotyping? What type of animals, I guess?
Good. So, probably there are very different opinions on this. I personally would not mate my heifers with local bulls for many reasons. To natural breeding and for many reasons. But probably the most important reason would be the genetic differential of any local bull against the semen coming from any company. Even if it is not the highest genetic bull from the semen it's coming, it's gonna be, in my opinion, much better than any local bull. So the local bull will have much less genetic profile, that's for sure. And herd's prime genetics is also supposed to be in the heifer. So if I'm gonna use a natural bull, maybe if that's the option I have and I want to do, I would use with the older, less valuable cows, right? Because likely I don't want another replacement from those animals, and I still want to get one more lactation, for example, and get them pregnant even with that bull. Regarding genotyping, I'm all for it. I do believe there is a lot of value in that, and I think going a little on the side. As many of us, I have used 23andMe, for example, to genotype myself, and I think it's very valuable information anyone should consider. I think, there are the risks about the data, sharing your data, that's a different deal. But from the standpoint of view of having your information, in the same case of animals, I think it's very important. And I don't see anything but other than improving with time. Not that we are entering on this precision dairy farming. We have more data, and we will have even more data. We can do much more better decisions at the cow level, having the genetic map, the genetic makeup of every single animal. We could use for this precision dairy farming, and together with the digital agriculture. I happen to run also some of the audience, and probably you have heard about the Dairy Brain project. Very, very quickly, this is all about integrating disparate data of streams of dairy farms. Dairy farms have all this data, amazing amounts, and those that have sensors even more. But what happens is all this data is in silos and they don't connect to each other, right? So connecting by itself has a lot of great value. And what we want to do in the Dairy Brain is not only connect the data, but provide better insights that are not available nowadays. If we have on top of that the genetic makeup of every single animal, I think with all this artificial intelligence, machine learning, we can predict, for example, the risk of an animal of becoming sick, and in comparison with the rest of the herd of the animals. For example, we have done in the past, this is documented, using machine learning, a prediction of the pregnancy chance of animals in a herd, depending on genetic information and depending on the phenotypic information of the animals. So the interesting thing is, nowadays, once we have a cow that is eligible to be bred, or a group of cows, we will breed all those cows, right? An alternative option would be, I do know which cows within that group of animals are more fertile than the others. So why not, as an alternative option, to breed only some of those cows that are showing heat, for example, And then I will be saving, not breeding some animals. Maybe at the end we'll have less pregnancies, but potentially there is an economic value of doing a more selective breeding on an individual basis. Even more, if I have all the information of the animals and the genomic information, I may be able to distinguish the type of semen and the quality of the semen to different groups of animals, or specifically to different animals. So I think the possibilities in the near future, not even in the long-term future, are great, and those will be improved the more data we have, and a key component will be the genomic information.